Hello, ladies, and welcome back to the Lynn Lozano show, where I teach women how to live their best possible life. I teach women how to get on their game. I teach women that they can give themselves permission to do, be, and have whatever you want to be, girlfriend. That's right. Tonight is the last episode of season 1. I'm excited and I'm sad at the same time. I'm excited that you've been here for an entire season and you've had the opportunity to get to know me, to get to know what I'm all about, and to learn how to live your best possible life. This season was all about me teaching you how to use your imagination to grow, to be, to do, and to have whatever you want. Listen, girlfriends, that is what I've been doing for the past 5 years. 5 years ago, I had my first sale for the signs that I was making. I made pallet signs. That was my little side hustle. That's how I started on what I'm doing now. And I made, maybe 20 signs. And I had a sale in my yard with my signs. I put a door up and I made this little display and I put the signs in the yard. It was the weekend that they were having the yard sale trail in Michigan. And I thought, perfect time to sell my signs. Yeah, no, that didn't work out so well. I didn't sell any signs. I didn't sell any signs, 0 signs on the first day. But it didn't stop me. It didn't stop me. And 5 years later, I have my own vintage-inspired marketplace with 38 amazing vendors inside of my marketplace that are working on their dreams. I've done a women's conference, and I'm in the process of planning another women's conference. I am doing this Lynn Lozano show, and I am working on and trying to figure out a podcast. So if you're listening by podcast, thank you so much. And I would certainly appreciate it if you have a girlfriend that it needs to be inspired, if you would share it with her. But that's how it is. That's how it happens. You just step out and you make it happen. And that is my passion now in life, is to inspire you to be inspired to go out and create your dreams. So season 2 is going to have a whole new look. I'm very excited about it. And of course, it's going to have a whole new topic. All right. We're still going to teach you how to live your best possible life, but there'll be a few twists and turns along the way. Tonight, I want to talk to you about Thanksgiving. And it's a perfect topic to talk about because Thanksgiving is on Thursday. I hope that you will take some time this week to have some quiet time, some quiet reflective time. I want to talk about Thanksgiving in 3 different ways tonight. I want to talk about Thanksgiving in thanks and giving. I want to talk about Thanksgiving in praise. And I want to talk about Thanksgiving in the harvest. Okay? All right. So, Thanksgiving, and if you break it apart, it is thanks and giving. I would really, really encourage you this week, sometime during this week, even if it's on Thanksgiving, to get up a little early and to give yourself some time to reflect, even though a lot of us may not have had the best 2020. There are still moments, if you reflect, there are still moments that you can find nuggets, in 2020 that you can be thankful for, that you can be grateful for. I know that a lot of people spend time during this time of year to really reflect on gratitude. I encourage you to reflect on gratitude every single day. And if you are listening to me for the very first time on season 1, episode 11, I want to encourage you to go back and go through the entire season, because it is so, so important that you have these building blocks. And gratitude, girlfriend, is something that you need to include in your life every day, or at least as many times as you can throughout the week. It's so, so important. But for Thanksgiving, I want you to reflect on your thankfulness. So I want to give you a list, because if 2020 has been a hard year for you, I want to give you a list that might spark something in you that says, oh yes, that happened to me, and I forgot about it, and I am thankful for it. So here is a list for you to be reflective on, that you can find things to be thankful in. Laughter. Is there a time this year that you had a really good belly laugh? I love a really, really good laugh. Is there a time this year that you just felt joy? Just crazy, fun. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Is there any time that you felt joy? Is there any time this year in 2020 that you had an unexpected act of kindness from someone else? Maybe it was a text that someone just out of the blue unexpectedly texted you and said something really sweet, or a phone call, or a card, or, and this is a tough one because we're in our mask, but we haven't been in our mask all year. So is there a time when you had an unexpected smile from maybe even a stranger that just turns your frown upside down? What about a compliment? Is there some time that somebody gave you a really genuine compliment that just made your heart sing? How about your health? Your eyes, your nose, your legs, your feet, your arms, your fingers, your kidneys, your liver, your white blood cells, your red blood cells, any part of your health in general. Can you think of reflectively through the past year, is there anything that you can find to be thankful for in your health? Heartfelt hope, inspiration, or motivation. Hopefully, if you were at the Girl on Fire conference in January, you can reflect on some inspiration, maybe by Crystal Mosier, one of our speakers, or Sandy Morden, or Donna Kerr, or Karen Pelka, or Kathy DeMott, or our awesome MC, Kathy Martinette, any one of the girls, Teresa, any one of the girls that gave you any inspiration. Get out your Girl on Fire, Ignite the Fire Within handbook and go through it if you're a girl on fire. Anything there that you can be thankful for. How about moments of forgiveness? Are there any moments of forgiveness in 2020 that you can be thankful for? Or someone that gave you forgiveness? Any moments of worthiness? We've talked so much about worthiness in this season. Is there a moment when you finally this year began to start feeling worthy yourself? Moments of courage, moments of bravery, moments that you finally felt like you didn't have to get permission from somebody else, that you could give yourself permission. Moments of good finances, abundance in your finances. Could be as simple as going through Tim Hortons and the person in front of you paid for your coffee. You can be grateful for that. A refund check that you didn't expect in the mail. The stimulus check that came. Maybe you got more than you expected, and you can be grateful for that. A bonus that you got at work. Any type of finances, maybe a rebate check. I think I mentioned that. But anything that you can possibly financially be grateful for. After you sit and reflectively think about your Thanksgiving, being thankful for any one of those things, I want you to think about the giving part. Is there something on that list that you can give to somebody else between now and the end of the year? Could you send a text? Would you send a nice card? Could you make a phone call? Could you make somebody laugh super hard until they cried or peed their pants? Could you do that? Could you give somebody joy, or could you give somebody an inspirational quote that would make their day? Moments of courage. Could you help somebody with a moment of courage, walk them through something? And sometimes it's just listening to somebody. I want to encourage you to give somebody something that you received on that list that you're thankful for. So thanks and giving. The second part of Thanksgiving is I want to encourage you to give praise for the Thanksgiving that you've received. So I am personally lifting up my voice and giving praise to God for all of the amazing things that He has done for me and my family this year. You know, it has been a hard year for all of us. And I think the thing that I'm the most thankful for is my family and how much it's come back together, and the love that there's been so many things for me this year. There's been forgiveness, there's been reunions, there's been just surviving. My business survived. Just so grateful for all of our customers, the Grand Trunk, all of our vendors. This has been a really good year. It's been a really good year. I know it's been a really bad year, but it's just been such a good year. I hope that you can find the goodness that I can feel in my heart right now. And I am so thankful, Father God. I really am. I praise you for all you've done. The last part that I'd like to talk to you about in Thanksgiving is the harvest, baby. That's right. I want you to know that in your thanks and in your giving and in your praise, girlfriends, the harvest is coming. The season is going to change. And I want you to know that God is going to be right there with us. He's going to be right there with us. I have this little note right here on my desk, and it says, these are God's promises. These are God's promises for us going into this new season. Get a pen and paper and write them down. Put them on your desk. I want you to see them every single day. I want you to see them when you're feeling low. I want you to see them when the money's not coming in. I want you to see them when you're not getting the response that you want in your business. I want you to know that God's promises for this year are creativity, courage, protection, and resources. Happy Thanksgiving. I am so excited that you have been with me throughout this season, and I look forward to season 2. The Kelly Lynn Lozano show will be back in full force with a whole new season the first Monday in January. Between now and then, I am working on my very first online course, which will be a very short, probably 6 videos that will give you some very rich principles and tools in how to live your best possible life. That's what I'm going to be working on. I will also be putting out podcasts, and so watch for the podcasts that come out, and also watch for the YouTube just fun videos that are going to be coming out. And if you don't follow me on Facebook, on Kelly Lynn Lozano, please go to Facebook and follow me on Facebook at the Kelly Lynn Lozano page, because you will be seeing me there regularly, maybe even daily, coming on and giving you just some fun, everyday inspiration and building blocks, probably just a lot of real life stuff. I'm a mom. My son is home from college, and I got a few things to say. So I look forward to seeing you, girlfriends. I appreciate all of your comments. I just appreciate you so much. Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas. I'll see you real soon. Take care.